Hi everyone, it's Evelyn, Heart and Soul with Evelyn. This is day 19 of my live 77-day video challenge. I know what you might be thinking. Why is she wearing that red hat and the blue jacket? Well, I wanted to share a story with you. So about 6-7 months ago, I bought this red hat. I've had the rain jacket for about a year. I was out with my husband. We were going out for a bushwalk with our dog, and he looked at me and he said, "Honey, the honeymoon is over." I had on my red hat, this blue jacket, and of course I had on my red gumboots. And he said, honey, you look like Paddington Bear." Isn't it interesting? When you turn a certain age, it's all about comfort. And when you've been married for quite a few years as well. So yes, no more dressing up hot and sexy. It is just comfort. That's what it's all about. So today I thought I would share what my husband bought for me about just 3 months ago. He bought me a little surprise. And this is what he bought me. He bought me a Paddington Bear. And yeah, we kind of do look similar, don't we? So I thought I would talk about Paddington Bear. Now, the Paddington Bear it's a beloved children's character, which was written about from the British author Michael Bond. His very first book came out in 1958, and it was called A Bear Called Paddington. And he was inspired because he saw a lone teddy bear at the train station, Paddington, when he was going home, commuting home from work. So he was inspired by writing a book about a teddy bear named Paddington. And the bear, he originates from an area called the Darkest Peru, where he was raised by his Aunt Lucy, and Aunt Lucy sends him to London for a better life. Now, he's found by the Brown family at Paddington Station, and of course this tag here says, "Please look after this bear, thank you." Now, I found out that this tag was inspired also by Bond. When he was younger, he remembers seeing young Jewish refugee children at the Reading train station, and they had these tags around him. So it was kind of echoing the wartime evacuee tags. So I thought that was kind of an interesting story. Now, of course, he's known for his blue duffel jacket, his red hat, and his love of marmalade sandwiches, orange marmalade sandwiches, which are so yummy. When I lived in America, I never had these until I moved to Australia, and also when I was in England, I had a few. And they're so yummy. And it wasn't until 1960s that the boots were introduced. So what happened in the 1960s is they were trying to sell the soft toys, but then realized, well, you know what? If we put some boots on him, he can actually stand up. There you go. And so then the welly boots, as they're known, gum boots, as they're known as well. I think, what else are they? They're gum boots, rain boots, wellies, Wellingtons. And that's when it came into existence, was in the 1960s. So originally, the red boots weren't a part of his outfit until then. Now, Paddington, the last Paddington book was written in 2017. So Michael Bond had written for almost 60 years. This was his 29th novel about Paddington, and it was entitled Paddington's Finest Hour. And what I find interesting, he released it and he passed away 6 months later. It's almost like he knew it was his final story about Paddington Bear. There is a posthumous book, a picture book that was released in 2018. It's called Paddington of St. Paul's, which celebrates the bear's adventures of the London's iconic cathedral, and also marks the 60th anniversary of Paddington's debut. Now, of course, Paddington's legacy extends beyond books. There's powerful TV adaptations, there's movies, even a meeting with Queen Elizabeth during her Platinum Jubilee. There's a short sketch, and I loved it. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. Everyone has. I think everyone has. So yeah, so there you go. Paddington Bear. I thought I would talk about him today because I did receive this gift from my husband, and I've had this hat for a while. And as you can see, and I also have red gumboots. So yeah, we're friends. Anyways, this is Evelyn. This is day 19 of my 77-day live video challenge. And yes, hi Charmaine. Good to see you. It's so good when people are on live, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And do you have a Paddington Bear story? Please share with me. I love these bears. They're so cute. Anyways, I look forward to your company tomorrow. This is Heart and Soul with Evelyn. This is day 19. Tomorrow is day 20.